thingy as well. Luke Rockhold stepping up to 205 and calling out John Jones.
Right, first of all, Luke Rockhold is a bitch. Let's just say that. And if he can't take the punching power at middleweight, and he's got a glass chin at middleweight, why is moving up to 205 the best move for him? He's such an idiot. I hate him. Oh, shit. Shit. What's up, guys? Anyway, moving on. We're going to talk about the champions at the end of 2019. Let's talk about that. Starting off at the lower weight class is Flyweight. There won't be a champion because there won't be a weight class, in my opinion. TJ Dillashaw's going to beat Henry Cejudo. They're going to eliminate the Flyweight. Sorry. They're going to eliminate the Flyweight weight class. And, yeah, there'll be no champion at Flyweight. Moving on. Something's happening inside my stomach right now. I don't know what's going on. Moving on to Bantamweight. This is live, so you'll see my thought process as I'm going through it. I think TJ Dillashaw is going to remain champion by the end of 2019. That's the only legitimate threat for him. I don't know if there is one. Maybe Cruz, if Cruz can make it to the octagon because he's injured all the time. We'll see. Then you got Featherweight. We got... who's going to be champion by the end of the year at Featherweight? I'm going to say Volkanovski. I think Holloway's going to move up to 155. And I think Volkanovski's going to take that title. And then, guys, I think TJ Dillashaw is going to fight whoever's the new champion at 145. I think it's going to be Volkanovski, though. I just think he's better than Chad. He's going to be better than Frankie Edgar. And he's younger. He's more fresh. And the only threat, really, to him would be the winner versus Aldo and Moicano. And I think that TJ Dillashaw, if he wants to move up to 45, you've got to wait for Max to leave first, because there's no way you're beating Max Holloway. He's too big. Max Holloway's a welterweight fighting in the featherweight division. So, yeah. Maybe it could be TJ at 145. We'll see. Moving on. 155. This is interesting. 155 is very interesting. Oh, I'm gonna be a cunt. I'm gonna be a cunt and say Conor McGregor. I think the rematch between him and Khabib happens. I think Khabib fights Tony. Oh, see, it's difficult though, because I think Tony beats Khabib, but I think McGregor beats Tony easier than he does Khabib, because Tony gets hit and he gets dropped and he somehow survives. But when you get hit and dropped, if Anthony Pettis can knock you down and send you into fucking fairyland, in the first round, when you're striking with him, Conor McGregor will strike with you and knock you down and send you into orbit. You know? Anthony Pettis has never had that one-punch knockout power that McGregor has. Now, Anthony Pettis head kicks people. McGregor left hands people, you know what I mean? That's the difference between them. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with McGregor and be an idiot. I'm just going to be an absolute idiot and go with McGregor at 155. Moving on to 170. Let's see. I don't think it's Woodley. I think Woodley beats Usman, which just got announced literally 10 minutes ago. I think Woodley beats Usman, but I don't think Woodley's champion. But I think Colby beats. I think Colby beats Woodley. It makes me smile just thinking about me saying that. I think Colby beats Woodley. I think we see Colby holding the title. And if Darren Till wins his next fight, or Stephen Thompson wins his next fight, then one of those two is going to be the challenger. I don't think it's Woodley, though. If it's Woodley, I'll be surprised. But it could be Woodley. Oh, this is the thing, though. You never know with UFC. But I'm going to... If I had to bet my house on it... I'd say... Colby Covington or Darren Till. One of them two. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Darren Till might not even be in a fucking weight class. We never know. What's happened to Darren Till, by the way? Is he dead or something? What happened? Moving on. 185. People think Israel Adesanya is going to win. I don't rate a victory over Derek Brunson that highly. People forget. Oh, he knocked out Derek Brunson in the first round. You know who else did that with a head kick? Not too long before, when Derek Brunson was more in his prime? Robert Whittaker. And you know what happened in the Whittaker fight? Derek Brunson showed up to fight instead of showed up to try and grapple fuck Israel Adesanya. Derek Brunson was lost before he stepped in the ring with it. Wow. Derek Brunson was lost before he stepped into the octagon with Israel Adesanya. You could see it on him. He just wanted to get out of there as easy as possible and with taking at least damage as possible. And that's what happened. But with Whittaker, he put Whittaker in some danger straight away, ran straight for him. He wanted to fight. You know, he still was hungry for the belt back then. Whittaker dealt with him. I think Whittaker beats Israel Adesanya. I really do. I think Whittaker beats Gastelum, and we see Whittaker as the champion at 2019. At the end of 2019. 2020, basically, let's say. Moving on to light heavyweight, John Jones. No one's going to beat him. He's on steroids. He might be on steroids. No one's going to beat Anthony Smith, sure as hell ain't going to fucking beat him. Corey Anderson ain't going to fucking beat him. Ilir Latifi isn't going to fucking beat him. Gus can't beat him. We just saw that fight. Steroids or not, I don't think anyone's going to challenge Jones at 205. Heavyweight is a whole different ballgame, though. This takes some thinking. This takes some thinking. Heavyweight is a difference. I know Luke Rockhold wanted to pick out John Jones. I don't think Luke Rockhold can beat John Jones at all. I think he gets slept immediately with that glass chin, as you may have heard before. Yeah. Heavyweight's a different story, though. Who's going to be champ at heavyweight? Brock Lesnar? No, not at all. Not at all. I'm joking. Please don't. Brock Lesnar won't even make it past USADA, in my opinion. Well, you never know. All this thought process is just this, but you never know this, and then and then John Jones made it through USADA with steroids in his system. Maybe Brock Lesnar can get the same treatment. Oh, he took it ages ago when he was wrestling. It's just carrying on in his system. The steroids are just still fucking flooding through his veins from earlier. We can't ban him now. So who knows? I think the champion at heavyweight at the end of 2019... I think DC will have retired before the end of 2019. And I think the champion's going to be... I think the champion's either going to be John Jones, if he comes up at heavyweight and maybe beats Daniel Cormier, which would be a tough task for him, because I think DC is better at heavyweight than he is at light heavyweight by far. And I think at heavyweight, John Jones would be more in his natural weight class, as crazy as it sounds. He's massive compared to all the guys at 205. I think maybe Stipe or John Jones. One of those two guys. I'm undecided. I'll say John Jones. Just because, you know, I think he's the best fighter of all time. But then there's the controversy. But you just can't... fuck the controversy at the moment. I think John Jones will be heavyweight champ and light heavyweight champ. But then, again... 2 belts isn't enough anymore. 2 belts isn't cool enough. You need 3. Fuck it. I'll say TJ Dillashaw's the 145-pound champ as well, when Max Holloway leaves. There you go. Freeweight world champion, TJ Dillashaw. Pound for pound number 1. Oh, and then the 165-pound weight class that's going to happen. Khabib's champ of that, or GSP. Khabib or GSP. One of them two. It's going to be good. And the 65-pound class, there's a lot of contenders for the title there. I think Kevin Lee would do better there. Khabib would perform better at 165. Colby would do better at 165. He's a bit small for 170. RDA would do better at 165. Masvidal would do better at 160. Donald Cerrone would do better at 160. It's craziness. Big things about to happen in 2019, boys. Stay fucking tuned. But let me just get this on. Luke Rockhold is not going to beat John Jones. Like... I don't need to hear it. It's a compelling match. It's more interesting than Anthony Smith versus Jones. But come on, Luke, man. You can't handle the punching power at 205. I mean, at 185. Let's leave 205. Let's try and go down to 170. Chop off your leg and try and make 170 if you want to take some power. You know? Anyway, guys, like and subscribe. No video yesterday because I have fuck all to talk about. But now I do. So, yeah, those are my champions for the end of 2019. See you later. Like and subscribe.